I got my mind on my money and my clock in my hand. Grinding hard, paper stacking, trying to follow the plan. Pulling plots and schemes, chasing $1,000,000 dreams. Living a thug life, I get it by any means. When times get hard, I got no one to hold me down. So I ride with the top down and cruise around town. The bop is in line, cause I've been known to be a slab rider. Coming down clean, marching like a freedom fighter. When you ride foes, partner stay strapped. They gon' catch you at the light and put money in your cap. See, I keep
What's happening, man? I'm gonna give y'all a little update on the Cpap machine, man. You know how it's been going. Tonight was my first night. Well, last night, put it that way, was my first night wearing it for about 6 hours. I went to bed by 12, woke up by 6. And I have to say, man, I don't know, man. I kind of feel more refreshed than sometimes I usually wake up, man. You know, I feel that tiredness, like sometimes like I haven't been to sleep, man. So, you know, my wife said I wasn't snoring. I guess machine, when you kind of catch yourself about to snore or something, it activates or whatever it does. It's kind of strange getting used to something on your face and stuff, man. Like they say, it kind of claustrophobic or something, but you kind of get used to it, man. You got to set the mask perfect on your face for it. Not perfect, but you got to get it to your likings of how it feel on your face. Not too tight, not too loose where it don't leak, but tweak with that a little bit. I had the humidity set to 4. You know, I turned it down to 2 because I kind of like my air cold, man. I like to sleep cold. So I noticed probably when I woke up by 5 or 6, it was my nose was a little burning. So I increased the humidity to 3. I'm gonna try that tonight and see if that's just right. But the first day I tried to take a nap before I went on this load to Strasburg, Louisiana, and I had it on 4, and I think it was a little too hot. But otherwise, I'm getting used to it, man. I'm on the way to do a little maintenance, man. I got a little seal leak, man. So for us to get out here and fix that, and then go ahead and check over the trailer, man. It's time to do a fuel filter, man. So I'll probably make a good video on doing that, man. It's just so dang hot out here, man. It's like about 7:30 now, man. Jumped in my wife's car. I left my shit hooked up, man. I was just too tired yesterday, beat, man. I got in. It was 1:03. I just called them like, come pick me up, man. Come pick me up. I'm gonna leave this stuff hooked up. I gotta work on it tomorrow anyway. So, like I say, if you catch that seal leak, man, I caught it. And all I did was babyfy it with that oil. About every 100 miles, I would stop, squeeze a little oil in it. I'm gonna deal with a mess with trying to clean all that oil up, but hey, I didn't burn no axe up, didn't burn no bearing, so I made it back safe. Now I'm gonna fix it. That's one thing about staying on top of your preventive maintenance and doing your load checks and checking, man. Cause I did that. I did it, bro. Rolled about an hour, and I seen the oil level that went down tremendously. I said, man, something not right, man. So I looked in the outside wheel, and sure enough, I had a seal leak. You know, inside of the wheel, I had a seal leak. So, like I say, I just want to give you an update on that Cpap, man. It might be a go as far as helping me breathe and do better, man. They say just through reading everything they say, man, once you get on it for about a week or 2, man, you really feel refreshed, man, because it's, like I say, if you got any kind of asthma, it's helping you. So that was the first little update. One night. I'm gonna probably make another one in about a week and see. But I think I'm eventually, I got the full mask. I think I'm eventually just go back to just a nose mask. You know, I know I breathe out of my mouth too, but I think I can do better just with the nose mask. I'm gonna see. Stay tuned, man. Oh, fellas, I done broke it down, man. Got in a little heat, boy. It's hot already, but shit, I broke it down. Seen that I had one bad bearing, one bad race. The race is the cone what the bearing sit in. It's called them races. And the oil valve cap was starting to get heated up, man. So I'm just gonna buy another one and clean that other one out and just keep it as a spare, man. But otherwise, I got all that together, so everything good. I got some extra parts, man, but I only have one extra seal, so I'm gonna just go buy another one while I keep one for on the road, man. You always want to keep you some extra, like I say, I always try to keep y'all extra parts, man, lights, a little bit of everything, man, because you never know what you're gonna run onto on the road, and you want to be the most prepared as you possibly can, man. You can't be prepared all the way. You're gonna run into something, but most stuff like changing the seal, bearings, all valve caps, because some reason, man, them all valve caps will crack on you too, man. You know, dudes that run grease, it's not as bad as dudes that run oil. You run oil, all the oil gonna run out. So that's some stuff you gotta keep in mind. But otherwise, everything looking good. I'm gonna put that back together. Like I say, man, I talked to lug nuts myself on the trailer, man. You go to them trailer shops, man, that's one thing you gotta let them. They just tighten them and tell them you want them torque. They tighten them like with them impact wrenches for 18 wheelers and stuff, man. That's, you know, some of them dudes don't have common sense. This not an 18 wheeler. They torque that thing 250, 350 torque, man. If the stud don't break, when it comes time for you to try to break it with a 4-way, you're gonna be stuck, man. So this time everything went smooth, came out. The axle, to tell you the truth, it had a lot of play, man. I was on the last leg with that, so I'm glad everything went well. I made it home safe, and like I say, all I gotta do is change a bearing or two and change the seal, clean it up real good, and I'll be on my way, man. So that was a blessing, man. All up, man, like they say. So peace, stay tuned, man. Hey, I feel a lot better, man. I'm telling you, man. I think that Cpap might have been something I really needed. They want to spend the money, they want to deal with it, but hey, guess the Lord knows best on this one. So we'll see, man. Stay tuned, man. Hey, we are transport trailer shop. Here's some bearings and lights.
Hey, you know what? Yeah. How about, okay,
Different lights they got.
Let me just have the micro one time. Yeah, he has to do it. Don't worry about the other one.
Hello, fellas. I'm out here in Walmart now to hit the trailer shop up. Gotta get all my treatment, man.
Why you
Gotta get my
put in Walmart?
steel.
Put in Walmart.
What else I need? I get all the little stuff here. Get the oil. Get the filters, 3976. Filter. It's all in the thing, fellas. Spending money. That's what we do. Spend money for this business, man. Get my oil. Get 3 of these. On to the next. You can see how that bearing is all scarred up. It was about to go, man. You can see it was about to go. What's up, fellas? This is what I went and picked up. Seal, bearings, fresh bearings. This is what you call a race cone. Bearing sit in. Fresh oil bath cap. Extra battery. I had used my spare, so I just bought one on the keep on the side, still good. So I'm finna clean up the hub real good and put it back together, man. Stay tuned. What's up? This my boy Johnny Pep trailer. Man, his frame cracked, man. The truck gone. Hey, man. Gotta watch how you haul, man. But you know, they could have just been a metal defect. The frame cracked in 2 places, man. This truck is total. Nice rig, though, man. That boy ready. What it do? Sitting at the yard, man, in the terminal, in the gravel lounge, chilling, looking for somebody on this pool table, looking for a victim. Just sitting back, chilling, man. We lounging. No work, though. Waiting on the load. Came to the yard, do some paperwork.
I'll send them on. Okay.
What's up, fellas? Feeling good, man. Feeling good, man. Hey, out here in Houston, Texas, 102 degrees. Not playing no games, man. Heading to Halliburton. To get loaded, man. Going out there to West Texas, man. Well, I tell you, these rates is getting bad, man. $2.60 a mile, man. It's not good, man. It's not good, man. But what can you do when the oil price is $39? Can't complain too much, man. You just gotta be blessed to have a run and hope everything go good, man. Stay tuned, man. We're gonna have to take a ride, man. Discuss a few things, man. Holler at a few people, man. People been hit me, man. I need to get with them. We go over some stuff, man. Trying to get in the business and just asking some questions about the business and stuff, man. But holler at me, man. Hope y'all follow me on Snapchat. Be sharing a few little videos, man, in between doing these YouTube videos, vlogs and stuff, man. But stay tuned. I'm finna go get loaded right quick, man. Pull on in here and see what the damage is, man. I hope it's not too heavy, man. It's heavy. I mean, it's hot. Gotta stay hydrated, fellas. Keep that Yeti cup going. Some gallons of water in the back, man. Hey, I'm giving out free water, man. Free water. Just holler at me. I'm gonna mail it to you, man. Free water, man. Gonna get like that boy Big Cat. Big Cat. That boy drinking on that Fiji water. He say, I don't drink soda, so I can afford Fiji water, man. I don't buy sodas. I say, boy, that sounds good. And you know you spend, shoot, think about you going to the store buy a soda. Average soda, $1.50, $1.80, $1.89. Especially if you buy, unless you just go to them little stores and a dollar store or something. But most of the time you go in a convenience store and truck stop, $1.89. For a soda, man, we'll buy your Fiji water. We ain't capping like that, man. I'm just shooting the shit. Hey, I drink Aquafina, just as good. Tastes just as good. Put some ice on it, it's all good, man. All good. Stay tuned. Say, man. Boy, this when you buy a little luxury pays off, man. I got these cooling seats cooling. AC blowing hard, man. Hey, man. This sun. Well, August of dog days, but I've been playing football tour days, man. August 13th, 15th, getting out here in this heat, man. I was a young buck then, man. God, dog it, boy. Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking, boy. Got people in front of me, boy. Back in the day, you pull up some people like Halliburton, you got about five, six truckers, man, waiting to get loaded, man. They got these new boots. Don't know who I am, man. This bro Yoda, man. Y'all know what it is. I got a new boot. He gonna want to check my license and everything, man. You know. Let him do his job.
I live in this place. Open this place up, man, before I sting your ass, man. Load me up.
Man, I done waited 2 hours, man. Get loaded, man. They finally finna start loading me, man. So I say, man, you rush the wait, man. Rush the wait. That's the business. Hope to be through in a little bit, man. Stay tuned.
I didn't know that you're a Donald Trump supporter because we want to get you on.
What's happening, man? Shit.
Well, let's go to Al and face to face. Al, you're on your own.
Burn all the what? Just 5:48, man. Able to eat in Houston traffic, man. If I'd have got there at 3 o'clock when I got there, I was a little bit early, and the motor would have been ready. I could have beat at least 80% of this traffic, man. Most people don't get out about what, 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. I could have been. Now I'm stuck in the heart of 5 o'clock traffic, 6 o'clock traffic, about to be 6 o'clock traffic. It's all about timing. Time is money, man, but hey, it's all in the game, man, all in the game. Sitting here. Stuff like this, man, heats your transmission up, and all that. Like my transmission right now running at 177 degrees. It's stopping and going, it's 103 degrees out here.
Does it upset you when you hear that
stuff like this, where they wear and tear, you don't see the later on down the line. It's usually running about when I'm pulling, probably about 168, 165. Then when I don't have no trail or nothing, run like 163, 161. So keep things to just pay attention, man. Pay attention to your gauges and stuff, man. Get familiar with them. You know when your truck is pushing a little bit too much, but like I say, 177 is not just killer. It's 185 or something. Start looking, but just all this stop and go traffic, man. Like I say, I'm right out here about to be 6 o'clock in the heart of traffic, man. Oh boy. So we heading out to Pecos, man. Pecos, Texas. Troy Halliburton, dude that loaded me, said that I should be bringing a tool back, a motor back, but we'll see how that go, man. We'll see how that go. I done learned now, don't count your eggs today. They are actually in the basket, cracked. Yes, man. There's times I done had a motor on my truck. They cancel at the last minute, hey, we not gonna send that back, or something like, you know, just take it down the street to Midland or something, man. So, these days the change, man, it's all field. You gotta, like I say, you just don't know what's gonna happen. Gotta take it as it go, man. It's so hot, I don't even need this summer. So this stuff, man, it's hot. Hammer, let's turn this air up, man. I got it on 71. I don't like to keep it too cold. Keep it too cold, then you get in and out. Sinus start acting up. Catch some sinus headaches. But I'm just rolling, man. Glad y'all riding with me. Never know what adventure you're gonna have going on a trip. I can tell it's gonna be a long one. 600 miles one way, that makes 1,200. So a lot can happen in 1,200 miles. That's to make it. Stay tuned, let's ride. Let me try to get through some of this traffic, man. Stop over there probably in Buckets and Luling and grab me some fuel and stuff, top off, fill up and stuff. I still had a lot of fuel from the last trip, so I get over there and help me out anyway. I probably slap about 60, 70 gallons. Get on up there and get back. All right. Pull it in. Caution. Everything green, so it's good to come on in now. Look at the rig right there. No AM drilling. Woo. Dude, monitor going off like crazy. I'll get my ass up out here. Man, that stuff stink. Hey man, I received some questions from Darren asking about how I break up my settlements, man. I break my settlements into three accounts, man. First, you gotta pay yourself, man. And another thing you gotta know about how much you gonna pay yourself, man. You know, how much you need to, basically, that's why I say when you do your business plan, I know things change, but to know exactly how much you need to handle your household, man. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. Then, you know, you gotta leave enough money in your business to run and operate, man, as far as buying stuff, you know, whatever you need on the road, different stuff, straps, whatever you need you incur on the road, your business stuff, you know, as far as paying if you have a CPA or whatever you got on QuickBooks or whatever you need to do to run it. Then I have what they call like the maintenance and savings account, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and on the savings, man, I like to at least put 5 to 10%, man. I used to put 10% when it was good, man, but now I put about 5% for just maintenance, man. I'm just talking about, just say for instance, man, you make $5,000 check, that's like $250. That's just for maintenance, man. Trust me, you're gonna need it, man. Stuff happen all the time. Blown tires for trailers, man, 14 ply, it's like $130 to $200 a tire. Then you gotta get it mounted, so it's easy to blow that, man. Bearings, seals, you know, labor stuff you can't do. Like I say, man, trailer shops labor range between $80 and $100, man, an hour. So you're gonna need the money, man, so you gotta put it up so you don't get caught. When things are slow, like right now, this all feel real slow, man. And if you don't have the money to keep running, you know, fix your equipment to keep running, then you go under, man, big time. But try to fix it yourself. Some stuff, man, you just can't do, man. You gotta take it to the shop, man. That's you know. That's another thing, man. That's how, you know, so break it up 3 ways, man, you know. And, you know, with the taxes and everything, you know, when you do your payroll and stuff, if you want to bring home $2,000, you know what I'm saying, but about one dependent, man, it's going to be somewhere around 20, depending Texas, about different stuff, man, about $2,600 total. And then what you do, you just transfer the $2,600 into your payroll account from your main checking, and then you take the $2,000 out, you pay yourself, write the check for the $2,000, and the $600 and some of the other $600 for taxes stay in the payroll account. So in the quarter, at the end of the quarter, every 3 months, you send your quarterly taxes in, man. And another thing, if you pay attention to your business, real tough with QuickBooks, every quarter you can look at and judge. You can do it every month, man. At the end of the month, you can judge your business and see if you have a profit or a gain. And say you had just for instance, you had at the end of the month, you had $1,000, $1,500 profit after paying bills, paying yourself, tax, everything. Well, that's what you're gonna pay taxes on, man. So you got that $1,500, you know what I'm saying? So you take 10% of that, that's $150. You can slack that away too in your payroll savings or savings. So when it comes time, just in case at the end of the year you owe a little tax or something happen or whatever, you want to be covered. You want to have you don't get caught at the end of the year with a big tax bill, man. So that's one thing about being on top of your business profit and loss statements and financials, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's real important about knowing exactly where your business stands, man. Don't wait till the year and say, let me see how I did this year. Nah, you don't want to do that, man. So, like I say, QuickBooks Essentials, man, it's like $20-something a month. Once you set it up, man, you can just do your receipts and do all that stuff yourself and stay on top of it, man. It'll probably take you like, I did mine yesterday, and I was sitting down watching the Olympics, chilling, man, in front of TV, man. And I went and put in about 20, 30 little items of different stuff, man, from going over through the off, you know, going by all the maintenance parts and receipts on the road and stuff. And like I say, it links to your bank, so all you gotta do is pull up, each one gonna pull up each bank and all your accounts, and it got it all listed, besides the ones you do cash or on a credit card that you don't have linked to your QuickBooks. And when you, hold on, it's gonna stop. I was saying, when you link it, it'll show right up, and if you did everything good, it's a benefit. Once it get to recognize in different places like Nationwide Trailer, it understand that's a trailer repair, a trailer part, so it picks it up, and I can just say, yeah, add that. So sometimes you ain't got to input nothing, just go and add it. You'll see how it works, man. But so it took me. I was just watching them, chilling 30 minutes at the most, man. Just making sure I did everything right, taking my time, and hey, that's just part of the business. Then I go back and look at my profit statements and everything, and just to see what's going on and get an idea, you know. But like right now, the oil field, man, we're not making too much money at all, man. I'm surviving, but I'm not making it at all, man. But you know, back in the day, we was doing pretty good, and it'll come back. I don't know how good it'll come back, but it'll come back. But that's what I want to touch on that, man. So one of the questions I have, man, I got another question, but I think this video gonna be a little too long, so I'll touch it on the next video, man. Y'all stay up, peace, man. Keep trucking, man. What's up, fellas? I'm out here. Gonna show y'all how I changed my fuel filters, man. This one right here, it goes out under the bottom separator, and this one goes under the hood. And so I got my boy Champ.
Hey,
My helper.
hey.
My trucker. All right, my boy. We finna get out here and show you how we do it, man. Give you an example. Hey, this right here is the water separator. The first thing you want to do is unplug it. See over here? You got your plug. First thing you want to do is unplug it. The little plug right there. Unsnap that. After you unsnap that, then see this little drain thing right here? You're going to take that, put your something to it, and open it up and let all the little fuel out of it, man. Stay tuned. All right, fellas. There's the filter. I got it off. This thing I tell you unplug. This the thing you open up. Make sure you close it back, man. You don't want fuel everywhere when you prime it back up. So after you dump it, man, I use this. I put it up to this, build it all I can get out of it. Then I close it back up. Then you take you some big filter pliers, all filter pliers, whatever filter pliers, and you unloosen the hand till you can untighten it. And the thing I would do, man, is get like a trash bag or something, or a Ziploc bag that you're not gonna use, and put over the filter and hand turn it off with the bag, because it still has a bunch of that much fuel was left in it, this filter, man, that's not gonna come out through the water separator drain part. So you don't get fuel over. You can probably put some under your truck or something, so you don't get it everywhere, man, but you're gonna get a little dirt in this sometimes. It's nothing to it, man. Now all I gotta do is take this part off. It got a little O-ring. I'm gonna take this off. Got a little O-ring, put the brand new one, put it in, take the O-ring off. Then I'm gonna take this piece off. You can discard of this, you know. And then after I put the O-ring back in and reset it, I go back up there and screw it back in, plug it back up. That's it to that one. Then the other one is under the hood. We'll get to that one. All right, I done took this off. This is the little piece right here. Like I say, another thing too, man, before you put this on, if you got a little electrical grease or something, just put a little something on the ends. This is under the truck and get a lot of rain and water and stuff. You want a little protection, man. You don't want your fuel filter kind of failing on you. Fuel sensor pretty much giving you a false reading or something because it got water corrosion. But this the switch right here, man. I'm finna take this. See this little O-ring piece, a little black piece right here. Take that off and put the new one on. Always replace it. Just keep this for a spare, but you'll never use it. But take this, like I say, and put the new one on. And then screw it back real tight, and you ready to put it back. You ready to go, man.
What's this?
Just hold it until I get through. Hey, fella, I'm gonna slap this piece back on. Damn it. I got it back on, fellas. So all back in, all I gotta do is screw it on. I need to take a little diesel and wrap around here on a little seal, then screw it back in. Just like an oil filter, tighten it up, and that's it. Hey fellas, I done put it back together. I snapped it back in. First I screwed it all the way in tight. and torqued it a little bit, about a half a good turn, you know, tight. And then, because you're gonna come back and check everything when you still make sure you're not leaking. And then, like I say, plugged it back up, and that's it, man. There's nothing to it, man. Nothing to it, man. Hey, guess what? The dealer charged 1.5 hours to change fuel filters, man. So, and that's at $110 an hour. So you add that up to do this. This didn't take nothing, man. And I'm just taking my sweet time, chilling, videoing, man. And the other one at the top, it's not rough to get to. It's a little bit, come right back out, but there's nothing to it, man. I'm gonna show you. In an hour, man, you can do this in an hour. Easily, just chilling. Just talking with your partners, chilling, taking a good old time, man. Nothing to it. Peace. Just like I say, this is the filter under the truck on the Ram 3500s, man. I think all the way from like, I want to say 13 on up. They got them. But I think maybe the 12s too, man. I'm not sure. But they got this one and they got one in the front. Peace. Hey, what's up, man? This little yellow thing right here, that's what you open up to let the fuel out at the bottom to drain it before you open the, hold on a sec. Before you open up this cap right here with a socket, man. Put a socket and open that up, and that's what the filter inside. That's what you got to get to. The first step is to drain that thing first, then open it up where you can take the pressure off it. Stay tuned. You got to tussle with it, man, to get it out. But once you get it out, it's good, man. Get you one of these little angled tools, man. It's the old filter, man. That sucker was dirty. Hey, y'all can see the difference between the old one and the new one. This one got like 30,000 miles to brand new, man. So you can see, hey, that diesel be dirty, man. You take this on the canister, the old one off, and put this one on. Then you pop it in there, screw it on. And before I put it on, I don't know how many of y'all know about this, but this some good stuff, man. And what I do, I take this and I pour maybe about 2-3 ounces into the canister. Then I put the filter back, man. So when you first start and prime it, that seafoam is going straight to your injectors, man. Just some good stuff. It's good for when you're close to an oil change. Throw you about a half a can into your oil and run it, man. And when you go get your oil, let your truck run for a while so it be hot. It knocks all that soot and dust out your motors, man. That's a good trick I've been doing for years. Do old school, turn me on to it. So I'm passing y'all. Some of y'all may already know about seafoam. It's a good thing, man. Hey, man, I done changed it. Had to tussle with it a little bit, tight little space. So now what I'm gonna do is prime it. I pour the seafoam in there. Now let's hit it on and let it sit for a bit. Then I attempt to crank it, then I check for leaks. That's all it is to it, man. All right. I primed it. I don't see no leaks. I don't see no leaking. Then what I do, I check under the truck. Is anything leaking? Nothing leaking. So I know that's good. Now I'm gonna go check the back. Nothing leaking from the back. So I know I'm good, man. I done changed the fuel filter. Reset the thing for another 30,000. It go to like 15, something right there. Then you have to reset it again, man. Then set it again. So about every 30,000 miles, we change the fuel filters and stuff, man. Peace out. Thanks for watching, man. Hey, man. Gotta put them to work, man. Hey. What I tell y'all, no work, you don't what?
Don't eat.
You don't eat, man. Hold on tight, hold on tight. Let me crank it up. Go. Get closer, man. Get closer. Salva, get closer. Come on, watch it. Get the dirt, go. Gotta let them start somewhere, man. Yeah.
I got my mind on my money and my clock in my hand. Grinding hard, paper stacking, trying to follow the plan. Pulling plots